Hello, everybody.
Hi, hi, hi. I'm having trouble with my my headphones, so I'm gonna make Lisa big and let her talk for just a minute. I'll be right back. Just
Okay. I've got this little bitty um trimmer, and I like it this size because I can sit in my recliner with it on my table or board that goes across my lap, and I can use it to cut things out. You don't have to have one this size. I just have it because I usually do what I'm fixing to show you in my recliner. Um, I'm taking words or phrases out of poems from this Emily Dickinson book, The Poetry of Emily Dickinson, and I'm um, I'm just taking pages out of here, and I've taken some words out of this one too, and they're right there. But I wanted to show you, and there's a couple of things that that you need to be aware of if you're going to do this. You have to find the right kind of book. This one, um, it will work on this one for one side, but it won't be interchangeable like it is in this book. Hi, Brittany. Hi, Nashua. Um, so when I'm cutting them out of this book, I'm cutting out and just taking one side because they are not lined up, front and back are not lined up the same. So I'm not gonna actually show you that because, like I said, it doesn't work as nicely as this. Let's just take a page way back here. Oh, I don't know. I started at the front of the book. Let's just go back to where I was at. Okay, see, and then I would just and there's a lot of words in this book that I don't need, like, or want to use, but um there's been quite a few that have worked out good. Um and like I said, you don't have to have this little um that's something Hannah gave me. You don't have to have this little trimmer to do this, but a trimmer and a book that. Hi, Melody. I'm so glad you're here. Hi, Sharon. Good to see you. This one, the lines of text line up front and back. Let me just give you an example. Okay, let's go across here. Okay, I'm going to start right here because we might actually want to keep those. I'm used to having one that has a wire down the middle, and this one doesn't, and so it doesn't always. I have to look a little harder to tell um, where I'm at. But okay, this says, "Tell me what happened," but I can turn it over here, and I could take out. He thought we'd forgotten them, so I could use something from either side. And so what I've been doing is just going along and just cutting them out like this, and then going through and picking out the ones that I want to use. Um, and all you have on the I'm sorry, my brain is not acting nice today. The only thing that you have to worry about is getting it pretty even, but then you can get words from both sides, and that makes it faster if you just go through. um there it is. Where is that? One other thing I usually do when I'm going to do this, just it because it limits things later. Well, I've got to at least get it straight here. take off the, the extra, so that it is there. Now it's straight from every side, and I can cut it from whatever side I want. Anyway, if you're in the habit of taking stuff out of a book and you go to the trouble, like I used to do, of finding exactly what you want and then cutting it out, this makes it faster, I think, because you're just making slices and you're not worrying about words yet. And one other thing is it brings out some, oops, see, I didn't get that straight. But that's okay. There wasn't anything there on either one of those two that I really wanted. This one or this one. So I'm going to get rid of those. And I am doing it crooked. I am going crooked here, which is not good. Let's try straightening this up again and see if that will help. How are you doing, Tanya? Are you finding it?
I can't make my regular headset work. I had to go get my plug-in monsters because I don't know where the other ones are. So now I'm tethered, just so y'all know. If I go, it's because I'm caught. Hi, Brittany and Nashua and Sharon and Melody. Yeah, I don't know exactly why, but I can't make them connect. So it's not a big deal. I'll deal with it later. I'm just not going to fight with it this morning. You know how that goes. Sometimes you got to just walk away from it.
Okay, well, you don't need me big anymore.
I don't need you big anymore.
I was just going to show that in some books, this makes it much easier to grab your words. So.
I can see why. Uh-oh. Now it's got her.
Yeah, I'm going to mute for a minute.
Yeah, that's fine. No, for some reason, guys, my headset that I wear all the time, Lisa's got a pair just exactly like them. They worked perfectly Thursday, and today they connected at first before Lisa came on. I walked out of the room to put my lunch bowl in the dishwasher, and when I came back, they wouldn't connect. So I don't know what happened to them. I have no idea. So I guess it's not important, except that now I'm having to use the kind that are attached by the wire. I got the wire. Yeah, I'm on a rope. Luckily, this is how I started, and so I had I have a super long, like 8-foot cable that attaches to the headset. So, and I'm going to piddle with these for a few minutes, but while we wait for some people to come in before I do my little journal page. So, these little things are a little fiddly. I don't know where the others are. Oh, well, here's one. Yeah, there's one. When you put them together, they're like layers. When you die cut them, they're fine. But when you go put them together, there's layers, and you have to pick all the pieces that belong together and layer them up. And sometimes it takes a little while.
Yeah, I don't like that process.
Well, I don't, but they're pretty when you're done.
I know. And sometimes I think it's worth it, but
yeah. So the deal is if you get them done ahead of time, then you don't have to fight with them. I just cut them all out. Of course, I was, kind of playing with the dye too. So.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of dyes, I have made a decision. I don't know if I'll even stream when I come back because I am sick of my studio. That dye we wanted to look at Thursday. This one right here.
Yeah.
Hi, Barbara. It took forever to find it.
But you did find it. You didn't send it to Jamie.
I didn't send it to Jamie. That was, it's like, okay, if it's not right here where I just cut these out, where was it? Because I looked in the place I have been putting stuff back, right?
Yeah.
So then I looked at the place where I've been making videos and just shoving stuff. And I did that last Thursday. I spent another hour and a half looking and then finally looked in another place I put some dye stuff, and that's where it was. So, of course, it's the last place you look, but hello, Barbara. Happy Easter to everyone. Hello, Sherry.
Hi, Sherry. Hi, Barbara.
Julie messaged me and asked me if we were going to stream today, and I told her yes. So she may be here in a little while. I told her to sleep in, though. If she could sleep in, sleep in. Because, of course, for her, today's Monday. But she messaged, she said, because it was Sunday, it was Easter. So,
yeah.
But I had the best surprise yesterday.
Oh, tell us about it.
Okay, well, I have a cousin. Now, this cousin is 15 years older than I am, I think. Is about how old she is. But my dad lived next door to them when he got married and when my mom was pregnant for me. And Diane wanted nothing more than to babysit me. That was, but she wanted a girl. She just wanted a girl to come and live there. And she and my dad were close because apparently there was something to do with algebra that made them very, very close. I don't know if Australia has Easter or not, Barbara, but she knew it was. She knew it was an Easter holiday. So, anyways, so Friday I had been to the eye doctor. I have to have one more test. I had to have 3 tests in a year over this glaucoma stuff that's going on. And so I've been in for the eye test, and I had an idea about something, and I wanted to go do some research about some printers. And so I'm waiting for Jeff to come with me, and I get a phone call. And guess who it is? My cousin Diane. She says, we're in Fort Walton. Is that near Pensacola? I said, yeah. She said, we're going to Gulf Shores. Will it be on the way? And I'm like, yeah. So she and her husband came over here, and she said, well, if we come tomorrow kind of early, will you meet us at a restaurant for breakfast? I said, no, you have to come here and I'll fix you breakfast. Because, you go to a restaurant and you don't get to visit very long, right?
Right.
So they got here. It was 9:30, close to 10 o'clock, because they somehow managed to go to my mom's address instead of my address. Anyways, we spent the whole morning visiting. Jeff had gone and got Mom. So we visited, and then they left, I think about 2:30. And then we went out to dinner with friends. So, it was a whole day of fun. So, hello, her hips and shoulders woke her
really
up.
Nice.
Uh-oh. Julie, Barbara wants to know, I don't know. I thought Easter was a international holiday.
I've always assumed it was just a Christian holiday.
Yeah.
And anybody anywhere would celebrate it, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. So, Barbara wanted to know about Easter, Julie.
In Australia.
Oh, yes, indeed we do, she says. Mm-hmm. It's a 4-day weekend. I think there was a lot of 4-day weekends around here too. I I know that the beach was busy Friday. Yesterday, not so much because it rained. Um,
Hi, Mindy. Hi, Julie.
Hi, Mindy.
Sorry I
Oh,
didn't say
and
hi to
hello.
you when you
Yeah,
come
I didn't say hi to Julie either. I just started talking to her. Yep, yep, yep.
in.
Yeah, these things are not necessarily fun, but they're fun to use. So, Easter is defined as the first Sunday after the first moon of spring, but this is Australia's autumn. Oh, hi, Lisa, sweetheart. How are you doing?
Hey, Lisa. Love you, honey.
Yeah,
Been sending prayers up for you and wishing I could be there to hug you.
me too. I've been thinking bunches about you. Yeah, because it is their autumn. That is interesting, Barbara. I didn't realize that that's how it was defined, but so anyways, as soon as I finish these, I'll do my little journal page. For one, I was waiting for Barbara to come in because that's always one of her favorite things. And then two, these needed to get done. And I'm all about trying to get stuff done. You can find my dining room table and my kitchen island now. So those are two things.
Well, you're doing better than me.
So um
I decided just to go ahead and cut phrases out of the few lines that I had.
that you had cut, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting them all done, getting them kind of ready is always good. I always wonder if it makes it easier to do them or harder to do them ahead of time. I haven't quite figured it out yet. I haven't quite decided.
Those are the words.
Just cutting words out.
Yeah. I think, yeah, I don't know because then you'd have to dig through these. But sometimes, you can look through these and they're all things that you thought you might use. And so it's maybe easier than looking through
The
a
book.
book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come
I
on.
don't know that for a fact because I do more cutting than I do going looking to use them.
Okay, Barbara, go drag yourself to the coffee pot, and then by then I'll have gathered up some stuff to put on a page. I don't know what I'm going to use yet because honestly, I got so much junk all over this table, I don't know anymore. I'm beginning to wonder about myself, honestly. I've noticed that some things are at different times of the year, but Easter is the same. Okay. Other than they're one day ahead. Yeah. Oh, Barbara's got Happy Meal, so she's got bunches of stuff to use on her little journal page. That's cool.
Cool. It's
Well,
always
I was
fun to have.
not happy wasting so much time hunting for something I knew I had just recently had. That just
Oh, I talked to Amazon.
Oh, yes,
It's
I
not
want
easy to find a phone number for them, by the way.
Oh, I would think not.
Um, anyway,
Yeah, what did they have to say?
well, the poor guy I talked to, you could tell this question had never come before him before. Um, he kept saying, "Well, I don't know. That doesn't make sense. It shouldn't be that way." But he couldn't tell me why it was that way. And
Mhm.
he went through several things that he thought it might be, and I kept saying, "Yeah, but we're coming from the same link. We all went to look at the same link. It's not like we just all went and looked it up and got different pages, you
Yeah.
know. We went to the same link and some people got a different price." And And he said, well, could it be that some people went to that page you were on and they looked down to the other sellers, like that would be down here. If this is the
Oh
main
yeah.
thing
Mm-hmm.
down here somewhere, it says other sellers. And I found that, and it did have the 1375 and 1380 at other sellers.
Huh.
He said if they used the same link and it took them to one of those other sellers instead of the person that you went to, that's an issue, that's a real problem, because he said, when you give a specific link, sometimes you're wanting that person to get some
Yeah.
credit. And if it's taking you somewhere else, you
Yeah.
know, but he said if they went in and they looked down and saw that other sellers had it cheaper and went from there, that would make sense why they had a different price. So I just wanted to ask those of you who, I know Barbara was one,
Yeah.
and I was going to see, Barbara, did you go down and look at the other sellers to find a cheaper price, or did it just come up one of those cheaper prices?
Oh, that's cool that she sent you one of her little bowls. But
Yes,
yeah,
it is. Very neat.
that is really, I don't know. Because that's just,
Because it should send you to the same place.
yes, right. The link should send you to the exact same place. That's
Um,
correct.
anyway, we'll see what they say.
Mm-hmm. So,
But for the longest time, he kept saying, well, maybe they put in a different. I'm like, no, you don't understand.
yeah,
Um,
they
um,
clicked on a link.
they clicked on a link, the same link I clicked on.
Mm-hmm.
Melody said she did go to the other sellers.
Sellers. But the
Um,
one she purchased from had free shipping.
yeah, and I think some of the other ones did too. It just took longer than Amazon Prime
Yeah.
would take. Barbara says, no, I did not look for a cheaper price. This makes me think that Prime might automatically have a certain vendor.
Well, when I get on and I start looking for something on Prime, it'll bring, if I code in something, it will bring up Amazon's choice, their favorite of that thing, but it's usually the best price. That's, one of the reasons why I thought it brought it up.
Yeah.
So it's just really weird.
Anyway, at least Amazon was not intentionally giving other people a cheaper price,
Yeah.
but it may have been sending them to a different seller. But when you're going in, like if you follow a link under somebody's video,
Right.
who's a what do you call that?
Influencer, Amazon influencer.
Well, yeah, but that's
It's a commission from a
yeah,
video.
but
Yeah.
that's not the word that they typically use.
Okay. Hi, Teresa Hahn.
Affiliate.
Affiliate. Yes, Amazon affiliate, not influencer. Yeah. Affiliate. Mm-hmm.
And it takes you to a certain Amazon affiliate, and so that works much better.
How about
when you get a new cutter, take off the little plastic things on the
feet,
over the feet, so that it won't slide.
Do you see Barbara's comment?
Oh goodness, Barbara, my son actually found it for me. You have to go to contact us, and then in there you have to go like 3 or 4 places to get to where they will give you a number. And I did it after he showed me, but right now with it not in front of me, I can't remember exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Teresa. I'm glad you're here.
Mindy, did I say hello? I hope so. I hope so. I'm really wondering if I took ink pad to this, if it would ruin it or make it better.
Well, you could cut it out again if it ruins it.
I suppose, but I don't want to have to get up and cut it out again just for today. You know how that
Yeah.
goes.
Well, do it with something really light first, and I think they make it hard to find the phone number because they don't have that many people answering phones, and they prefer you to talk to their computer.
Oh well, and if they have to answer a phone, there's what I want. That means that you're usually grumping at them. Most people don't call and say, "Hey, you're doing a good job."
Right. Yeah.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. Good to see you.
It's amazing how many companies do that. They don't want you.
But it used to be whenever you wanted to return something,
You had to call them.
well, there was a phone number there where you could do it
Uh-huh.
automatically, or just by clicking on stuff, or you could call.
Okay.
And so that's where I went in first looking for it, um but anyway, I spent like 30 minutes trying to find a phone call and getting so frustrated, and then of course Ethan goes in, he goes, well, if you do this and this and this, there you go. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I
Well,
said, so have you had to do this to call him before? He said, no, I was just looking for it to try to help you. Okay, thanks.
okay. It made it better. Huh?
Let's get these out of here.
Okay.
We're gonna
Yep. I
start
like
with
that.
things that I can actually.
See what happened? I just put enough darker on it so that the texture kind of shows.
Yeah, that looks good.
Hi, Andrea.
Hi, Andrea.
I think
So
I said
glad
hi
you're
to
here.
Lisa too. Hi, Lisa. We're glad you guys all have decided to be here today.
Okay, this is not everything. I cannot find where I have a plastic Ziploc baggie thing that I had a bunch of stuff cut out to put in my collage books, and I cannot find that stuff. I found this, which was the latest stuff I cut out that hadn't gotten put in that envelope yet, but I cannot find the envelope anywhere. Of
Huh.
course, it's not like I have a neat, clean studio with everything in its place. So it's probably under some stuff.
Yeah, of course, my cousin that was here yesterday, that's what her house is like. Neat, clean, all perfectly put away. And her husband's garages are like that too. So it was kind of embarrassing to have my house look like it does, but I lived through it. Oh, I kind of like that. That's kind of cool.
It is. That little flower, though, kind of disappears.
Yeah, I'm thinking it needs some black on the edges. Okay, this thing I'm attached to is really bothering me. I keep getting my head pulled off. Okay. Do I want black or do I want... I'm thinking black. I don't know. She's got grandkids. Neat studio with everything put away. That's not even a real life. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Andrea. I definitely have a real life then, because I don't have everything neat and clean and put away.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I kind of like her. So what can we put with her? No. I like that, but it doesn't go with her. Some of these things are the square things that I cut out specifically to do something different with. So Oh, where did I put those? Oh, up
They
there.
are, however, looking at thinking about getting a winter place down here, so that would be kind of nice.
Yeah.
Um, they are actually going over to Gulf Shores for spend a week. We're going to probably go over one day and spend some more time with them. Um, Jack's just getting tired of snow. Uh-oh, I got a little too much black on there. That's all right. I'll get some more on here, and that will make it all right. Yeah, that will be fine.
Well, part of them laying off so many people is because they hired like crazy during the 2020 stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And when everybody was staying home and buying everything from Amazon. And now, we've got inflation out the wazoo and everybody doesn't have the kind of money to buy everything.
Yep. That's true.
Okay, this is not.
Lisa says she used to be so about everything clean, organized, and perfect, and then she aged. Now she doesn't really care.
Well, I understand that for sure.
Mhm.
My problem right now is that I can't even get to things
Yes.
because everything
Well,
is so everywhere, and that's what's upsetting me.
for me to
There's
not know where something is, I mean, I can usually tell you where it is, even when it's piled and messy. I mean, usually I mean, I usually can do that, but now can't seem to, and to lose something and not know where it was when I want it is just yeah, not working. Okay, we need something fun. I'm looking. I have little quotes in here. And you put it so politely, I would have said, now I don't give up. Yeah, that's probably me too. Uh-huh.
okay. None of that's working for me. Nothing there is making me excited to play.
It's yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to just move this from now out of the way, and I'm gonna bring a new magazine out and see if there's something in here that will make me excited.
Okay, how about this? Sunday was made for flowers. Oh, no, I like this one better. Flowers were meant to give love and be loved.
That
That,
sounds good.
that's how probably has to be the one that I want. Well, my studio kind of somebody's made a comment. What is it? It 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 didn't flood out the door. It kind of creeped out the door into the dining room and down the hall and into the bedrooms. That's what's been happening.
Oozed.
It oozed. Yes, it oozed. That's what happened. It oozed right
It
out and into the
oozed
rest of the
out the
house.
door.
Oh, Jamie was all fussy when they came because I had cleaned up the dining room and tried to clean up the living room. She said you weren't supposed to clean. I said, well, the thing of it is that when the girls were coming to jelly print, they couldn't have jelly printed if with all that mess all over my house. So she conceded that was okay. I didn't tell her that it was because I could not stand it any longer. And poor Jeff has been putting up with it for months. He said when we get home though, we got to finish the kitchen floor. That's his project when we get home. Just to finish the kitchen floor. You know what? You have to understand that the kitchen floor has been the way it is since we got in the wreck, and we're trying to finish the house, and all of those things were happening all at the same time. And we didn't have a place to live, and so it's been the same way ever since then. So I don't think that it's a big deal. But Jeffrey's tired of looking at it.
Suddenly, he's done with it.
Yeah. I mean, he's got 5 million things to do, but that's the one he's decided we're going to do when we get home. Hi, Brenda. But you have to understand, it's been like that.
Hi, Brenda.
Yeah, there I am.
Glad you're here.
I'm here. I was cutting up this. This is going to be a really simple page, I think. For some reason, that just seems to be what it's going to be today. Yeah, let's. The thing is that the day I went to finish the grout in the tile in the kitchen, see, maybe I should go take a picture, but the kitchen tiles are, ceramic tile, and there were cracks in it and broken places. And since Jeffrey told me I could do anything I wanted to this house, I took a cutter to it and cut out spots out of the floor, out of the tile. And then I took river rock and I put in those holes, which actually looks really cool.
I was going to say, I think that sounds wonderful.
Okay, but I'll go get a picture in a minute as soon as I finish this page. But the problem with it was the day I went to grout it, Jeffrey had a migraine, and I was here by myself trying to do it. And grouting that river rock is not like grouting tile. And I had a 5-gallon bucket of water, and I was trying to get up and down to rinse my. It just got to be so much. I got about halfway done, and I was like, I can't do this. So it's only halfway grouted. The river rock's in everywhere, but it's only halfway grouted. So that is why he wants to finish. Plus, it's actually about an inch taller than the dining room along one wall because we took this wall out. And so there's a discrepancy in the floor, and it's just rough tile right now. So he wants to finish that. And that means getting a piece of wood and we may have to find somebody with some tools to finish it, which it's not going to be, we know people, but ooh, that looks like an interesting magazine.
It is an interesting magazine. It's one of those I got doing the recycle bank.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, because I get it in the mail, and I don't order magazines I don't pay money to order magazines.
Yeah, I had so many, and I've got so much stuff right now that I quit doing the recycle bank things. So
yeah, I think I'm like on the dregs of being, at the end of my subscriptions to the ones that I am doing because I haven't done it in a while. So everything's.
Andrea likes those little foxes.
I do too. I'm not sure the best way to use them, but I think if I cut out the background and keep the ground and the foxes,
oh, that will be cute. Yeah,
that it'll be good. They are sweet, aren't they? Yeah, yeah.
I think the whole page needs a ink around the edge today. I think.
You think?
Yeah, just, you know, it actually might need a doodle around the edge because it looks a little bit too simple.
Well, you do great doodles and you enjoy it, so that sounds like a
Yeah,
good plan to me.
it's
Well, we
also
got up
really,
this morning and it was thundering like crazy. I thought, all right, we're getting some really good rain. No, we got a ton of thunder and a little bit of rain.
well, do you know that we've had almost a drought, almost like it's just such a tiny little bit of rain that we just normally get so much rain and we've gotten nothing. I've had to water the garden. We finally got some yesterday, but not really enough. Okay, let's see what we want to do here. Oh, that was bad. I went backwards. Well, it's I had it going. I don't know what I was doing. Then all of a sudden it went backwards. Like, okay, why did you do that?
That sounds good, Barbara. She says, now I'm remembering that I started that hydrangea advertising mailer. Watching Lisa with the images, I want to work on that today. Flowers for Easter.
Flowers
There
for
you
Easter.
go.
Okay, there you go.
Um, there it is.
Well, it has looked like it was going to rain all week long, and yesterday was the first we got. So, oh, I haven't. I told Lisa about my little car. I just didn't told anybody else about my little car. We went and looked at a little car Friday. Yeah, I saw it Thursday, I think. It's so cute.
Well, are you going to buy it?
Probably not. For one thing, getting up and down from the ground is not the easiest thing in the world.
Well, believe
And it
me, like I told you when you were telling me about it, that would be a deal breaker for me. It wouldn't matter how cute it is. If I have to work, my knees bother me and my back and my hip. Everything bothers me when I get in and out of Hannah's car, which is a Toyota Avalon.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure that this cutesy little car is even more lower than that.
Don't
That
forget
is
about
not
the one.
quite as low as the Camry was, but
This one's lower than a Camry.
well, the Avalon's not as low as the Camry was, but and it's hard enough, so I know I wouldn't be able to get it in out of that.
Yeah, Barbara, it's a Mercedes SLK 280. Let me look. I can't remember. That's not it.
Julie says, one of those cars. No way, Jose.
Yep. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Come on. Big. Come on. I want to make you big. Big. No. Okay.
It's not
No, it's only gonna.
cooperating.
No.
You're
It's not.
having a hard tool day today, aren't you?
My technology is really not working today. It's a two-seater 2 people only. I mean, really 2 people only. Um, see, isn't it cute? And it's just cute. Yeah, it's a SLK 280 Mercedes Roadster. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Um, and it's about this far off the ground. And when you get in and out, it is cute. Oh, Barbara, it's so cute. I've never bought a car that was cute. Okay, never, but it's cute. I don't know. It's one of those things. I keep thinking about it. um, Hi, Joyce. So I'm gonna go take a picture. I'll be right back.
No, that hides the elephant. Sherry says, can't haul much art supplies in that pretty little thing. That's true, but she would probably not be using it for art supplies. She'd be using it just for tootling around looking cute.
You're probably never gonna make it. So I'm online. So all right. We'll go back to bed then. Hydraulic lift to get out. There we go. That's what we need, Jay. Well, actually, the seat does raise. So, I could raise the seat up before I got out because the first time I went to get out, when I went to get in, the kid that had backed it up for me because it was up on this huge platform, he was really tall and long-legged and kind of thing. So the seat was way far back and it was way down to the ground. And so when I put the seat up, it wasn't quite so bad. But okay, this is a terrible picture, but that's what my floor looks like in the kitchen.
I love it. I love it.
Now, what happened was right here, it's right in front of the dishwasher, right there, we dropped something and it busted like that. So I'm going to have to take this corner out too.
Yeah.
And I have another little spot where they took some cabinets out that I need to do something to. But what's happened is I got a bunch of them grouted, and then I got some that aren't grouted. So we've got to grout it and then finish off that one edge. It really won't take us that long. It's just a matter that it's going to take 2 of us to do it. And
yeah,
we just haven't been in that same. Yeah, it turned out really neat, Andrea. It was take the tile out because it was cracked up like that, or do something about it. Now, I could have, we had some tile in one of the bathroom, in the little tiny bathroom, and we just bought that new vinyl stuff that unrolls. It's real soft, and just laid it over the top of that.
right.
And we could have done that in the kitchen, but I wanted to do something fun in the kitchen, so that's what I did. Okay, there's my little page for today.
I love it.
Very simple. Just whatever's on the table, I guess. So, okay, today is April 9th.
Okay, I think I like that.
Oh, that's cute. That worked really well. I really like the guy's shadow down in the bottom corner.
I know. It's like they're up here and he's down. They're watching him from a distance.
Yep.
But one thing I like about it is this glow right here.
Yep.
Is about the same color as they are.
Yes.
And so so I like that. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put this in, and I may add something else later, but since I first got this book, I was thinking, what on earth am I going to do on that page? I thought about trying to put a vehicle driving down this road, but that's right in the crease, and
Oh,
so
that's not gonna work so well.
not
Thanks,
as
guys.
well.
Um, I'm I'm gonna put all of these little pieces into my book. At least some of them, anyways. So I've been trying to pick up. It doesn't really work, but I'm trying.
Come back.
So Jeff apparently has another headache. He's been dizzy off and on for almost 2 weeks. We can't get the doctor's office to call us back. This is just getting ridiculous. He's got 2 doctor's offices that he's been calling off and on all last week, and neither one of them has called back. So
That is just not right.
No, it's not right. And the pharmacy spent a week or well, they had faxed some medications into him to the doctor's office twice for him, and twice they faxed him in, and they finally called Jeff, and then he called, and they faxed it a third time, and they finally got his medicine, and it was a blood pressure medicine, so it's one he needs to take.
Oh dear.
Yeah. It was just ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. I mean, it's different if it's, I don't know, Viagra or something, but if it's something you really need, they ought to be on it.
Well, and the other thing is that he started a bunch of days before he needed it, like 10 days before he needed it.
Yeah.
That's right, Mindy. And he actually doesn't call the doctor. He calls the nurse's station to ask whether or not he could do it over phone or, just over this whole mess. This business of being dizzy is really bad. So, I want to try something with this. I decided I'm going to try it. We'll see what happens. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But, okay, where is this? That's too skinny. I'd like to know what happened to my markers. I can't find my pigment pens at all. They seem to have disappeared. And that's not the right kind. And that one's brown. See, I don't want a brown one. I'm pretty sure that's brown. Can't tell.
Goodness.
Oh, yeah. Well, and that's it, Julie. We need to get things dealt with before we leave. Okay, this one is black. It looks like it's black. Can't tell. Nope, it's brown. That one's blue. This is becoming irritating. Now, I'll be right back. I'm going to have to go hunt up a different pen because, of course, they've gotten all. Oh, maybe this one would work. They may be in my stuff I took on my last trip and never got put away.
Well, I still have a sack from my last trip, which was a long time ago, that I have not put the stuff away. So I understand that.
Well, we came home sick.
Yeah, I don't even have that excuse.
and then I had my surgery. So I mean, my a big portion of my camper box, because I have a box that I put stuff in,
Right.
is still in there. So that could be what's going on, is that's where they're at. But I don't think I'm gonna like this pen. Not for this. Yes, Julie, that stuff, it's stuff that we want to deal with. He's this business of being dizzy. I told you about me having to take him to jury duty and all that mess, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's been since then. He still is having dizzy days.
Have you checked when he's dizzy? Checked his blood pressure to see if it's too
Yep,
low?
yep. And it's not dizzy. It's more like vertigo. We've been looking up online because dizzy is when he's got spins.
Yeah.
So it's more vertigo than dizzy.
Okay. So dizzy sounds like spinning, but it's not.
That's it. That's what they say online, anyways.
Okay. Well, vertigo is what I get then when my blood pressure drops.
When your blood pressure drops.
Yeah.
Well,
I,
and
it just, of course, it usually drops because I do something like bend over real fast or something like that.
yep.
And when I was complaining about it once to my chiropractor and asking him, you know, what I thought, because I was afraid if I went to a normal doctor, they would decide I needed blood pressure medicine.
hmm
No, I didn't know what it was. He said if if you go in to see a doctor, he'll probably want to put you on blood pressure medicine. And I said, why? And he said, well, if I'm right about what's going on, your blood pressure's dropping when you get up too fast or you bend over or whatever.
hmm
And it should go up, not down
hmm
when you do those things. And so he had me lay down and he took my blood pressure and then he left the cuff on me. And when I stood up, he took it again and he said it dropped like 10 points.
Hmm.
And that wasn't even a time that it made me dizzy. That was just me getting up normal.
That's
And
really interesting.
and he said, now if you jump up normal, and I mean you jump up too fast, I can see how that this would drop, more, and that would be a real issue. And I said, well, what should I do? And he said, well, if you go to a doctor, they will give you a blood pressure medicine. He said, but that sometimes can cause other issues.
Yep.
And I said, so what do you recommend? And he said, just don't get up so fast.
Well, there you go.
Like, all right, thanks. And as long as I remember that, I do fine. But when I get when I'm, like, and this was happening because I would hear the baby cry and I would jump out of
Jump
bed.
out of bed. Yep.
Yeah.
Um.
And I told him this happened when I was young, before I ever had kids. It didn't have anything to do with having kids because I would jump up in the morning and I didn't have a shower at that point. And so some days I would just bend over the tub and wash my hair.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And I would get up and then I would run in there and bend over the tub and wash my hair and I would end up throwing up right there. I know this is a lovely discussion. Sorry. But right there, because I mean, it came that fast.
Uh-huh.
And that's when he said, oh, I think I know what it is. um,
Yeah.
anyway, luckily I've had a shower. I haven't had to do that in a long time. So,
Um.
um,
I don't think that's what Jeff's is, though, Brenda. um. Vertigo can be caused by a little crystal that breaks loose in your ear too, and
yes, it can.
and that's very possibly Jeff's. But at the same time, he's had an awful lot of migraines along with it. So my ears itch too, though, which is oh, that's interesting. But yeah, vertigo. I don't like that brush tip pen to do this. It's too messy. See, messy. I don't like messy lines. So I got to go find a different pen, or I have to use a different pen.
Yeah, something with a sharper point.
Yeah, yeah. What I need is one of my maybe I'll use the blue one because I could use the blue one and not The brown one I don't want to use, but I could use the blue one. Let's try again.
Try again.
Yeah, let's try again. You know, when you're trying out things. It needs to be a pen that's skinny and tall and easy to do edges. Yeah, that's going to be much better. Even if it's blue. Even if I did just mark my finger across something and get a messy spot. That may be the end of this because, you know. Okay, it's the end of it. Don't like that at all. That's not going to work. Nope. Okay, we'll try something else.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Let's see here. What can we do? First off, I've got those little brushes. Where are my little brushes? Brushes. Oh, I know I have more than that. How many? Where are they? Okay. I thought I had more than that. Okay. Well.
Barbara says, Tanya, try it with the Elegant Rider, the one that turns pinks and greens and blues when you add water.
I don't have that. Oh. I don't have one of those.
I do somewhere.
Oh, like Jamie says, oh, my friend has something I don't have. Now I may have to go get
it. Oops.
Yeah, and I don't know if that would help Jeff or not. That's why he wanted to go see the doctor. I mean, the other thing is it could have been a medication he's taking, but we don't know. And we can't seem to get any, answers from the doctor's office. I have an idea though. Yeah, maybe totally different idea. We'll try it and see what happens. When you get stuff and you don't use it, you should just try something with it, and maybe this will be something that makes me happy. Right.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
Barbara says if it's about medications, the pharmacist might be able to help.
Well, that's one of the things that we've talked to the pharmacist, but that's okay. Well, one thing I can say is that this paper and that is not going to work because it just chewed up the paper. So that's interesting. Okay, there's that mess over there because that's not working. That was one of the first things we tried, Barbara, is to drop one of the medications that the pharmacist thought might be causing it. Which pens, Barbara? These are Sharon? These? And I'm too close. No wonder you guys can't see anything. I got the wrong glasses on. Maybe that's what's going on with me. Where's my other glasses? Okay, they're there. Are these the ones you were talking about? Sharon? Or this kind of pen? Now, the reason I didn't like the first one I did is because it was a brush pen, so the tip was flexing, and it just gave me it didn't give me a consistent line. Oh, Elegant Writers. Oh dear, I may have to. Okay, I have to make myself a note to look them up and see what I have to have.
Be sure to get just the one that's black, because that's the one that breaks. The color breaks.
Okay.
They do have green ones and red ones and blue ones, but you need the black one.
Okay, so what happens when you go over it with water? The ink separates.
It separates, and it moves into the water like a watercolor effect, but it separates as it does that.
Ooh.
It's really cool. Yeah.
Ooh. You got one of those, I take it.
Well, I had one. Let me look and see if I still have it or not. If I do, I'll give you
a demonstration.
A demonstration.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That sounds like a plan.
Well, let's see what's in here. It might be in here. Elegant Writer. There it is. Okay.
Okay. When you get ready, let me know, because I'm going to make you big so we can see you.
All right.
I'll post a Mandeli she did with. Oh, Barbara's good. That would be awesome, Barbara.
Okay, let me get some paper. I'm trying to think if I've done this on just plain paper, not watercolor paper, but I think I have. If it doesn't work, I'll get out some watercolor paper, and let me bring this in a little bit. Okay. Let's just do this. And well, this will show if it's going to work or not. I didn't mean to get water up there. Okay, I just sprayed water on it, so it's, but it shows you the breaking of the colors anyway.
Uh-huh.
Now, I'm trying to remember who it was I watched draw trees.
Ooh, yes.
With the Elegant Writer, and then do this in between them.
Uh-huh.
With a brush. Let's do this. Come on. Oh, of course that one's empty.
Of course.
Of course that one's empty. You just touch this side of it.
And so that it bleeds into,
Better paper would probably.
Oh yeah, but
show it off better. But anyway.
Yeah, I
think it has to dry before the pink really shows up.
But I can see that. It's really cool. Shading with that was, Barbara says, was it Cece?
I think it may have been Cece, because I have watched a lot of her stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It certainly may have been.
That's really cool.
Anyway, it is really a fun thing.
Huh. And where did you find that little puppy?
Well, on here it says you can get it at www.speedballart.com.
Okay.
But
So
I think I got it on Amazon.
okay, it's a Speedball product though, so like I need another pen. I
Yeah.
can't find the ones I have. But
And they
you
have
know.
them in all different sizes.
Oh, that would be cool too.
Yeah.
Sharon Sharon says Amazon, and Janice, hi Janice, said that Rosemary Morris showed it before also.
Well, I watch her too, so it could have been either one of them, or it
Yeah.
could have been somebody else. You know, somebody else who watched them too.
Yeah. So
Anyway, we'll let this dry, and then maybe the pink will show up.
okay.
It really does show up better after it's dry.
Well, thank you for hunting for it.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
I haven't even thought about that pen in so long. I'm surprised it even still worked. Let's put these back.
Okay. I have a mess on my table again.
You need to put
Oh,
us back.
Put us back. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Julie's finding coffee.
Oh, let me set that aside for a minute.
I know I have more of these brushes, but do you think I know where they're at?
What do you think about that?
Oh, that's fun. Oh, that is really, really fun. I love it.
I love it too.
Bye, Lisa.
Bye-bye,
hon.
Lisa, sweetie. Love you.
Rest, hon.
Yes, we're keeping you in our prayers and your whole family.
We're gonna
Julie's
go to.
taking us to the kitchen.
I was just gonna say we're gonna go to the kitchen with Julie.
Okay, I like that, but I can't decide if I want to cover up the words with something else or if I just want to leave it like that.
I kind of like it, like with the words behind it for some reason. I don't know why that is, but
Yeah,
I
well, I think
do.
anything I put behind it will take away from it.
Yeah, possibly.
So, yeah, I like it. I think I'm going to put her there, and we might can find something down here, to add down here on top of this rock.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Somebody sitting there, maybe,
I
or
was gonna say
something.
somebody's sitting there. Mm-hmm.
And I have some people sitting wherever my other papers are. Oh.
I may have to change what I'm doing just because I can't stand what's going on with this thing. It's just not working very well. This idea is not working. Mm-mm-mm.
Okay. I like that. Sometimes you think of an image you got as
And
you're going through the book,
mm-hmm. Yep.
But what I'm really trying to do is find a page to put this on.
And that may be harder than looking at the page and finding what you know fits.
Yeah.
Okay. Now then, what color do we make this fairy's wings?
I kind of like that. It almost makes this look like a window.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So we will mark this spot and come back if we don't like it.
Oh, that one must be really
Words
dry.
say it's a bit wild, but that's the style I like. I'd rather it be full and lush than too slim. So it's got to be a page that works with the words too.
Yeah. Oh, that pink's just not quite what we want. Is put another color over the top of it in a minute.
I love this one. I think that's one of my favorite ones.
Oh, that is really cool. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Have you played with Diane anymore? I mean, I don't always haven't gotten to watch all your live streams and stuff.
We haven't in a while. She's been doing other things, I think. She hasn't posted in a little while either, so I don't know.
Well,
But I
busy
know she has a
schedule,
very
probably.
busy life.
Yeah.
Oh, it's thundering again.
Well, you never know.
I
You
tell
might get some rain out of it.
We might. It's amazing to me how we've had thunderstorms where it thunders but doesn't rain several times in the last year or so, and that's not something I ever remember from before. So I don't know.
Well, I've been there when it snowed after thundering,
Yeah,
or snowed while thundering.
thunder snows. Yeah, we've had those
Mhm.
too.
Okay. That wolf page, Brenda likes that one.
Oh, thanks, Brenda. I like it too. I need to
Okay.
add some more stuff in, beachy stuff in on this one.
I guess we're gonna go for really pink ones. No, that's not purple, but oh well.
I like this page too.
Oh yeah, that one's cool. Well, that's that. Okay, that paper is just not happy with me today. Well, it's not bad. Just isn't what I wanted.
Yeah.
I wonder if I took a pencil to it. Maybe that's what I just need to do is take a pencil to it. You know, just let's see what we can do. Better start in the middle. Okay, this is where the problem comes today. I must be having a bad eye day. I know they're dry. So just so y'all know, besides technology not liking me and my headset not working and my pen's not doing what I want them to do, my eyeballs aren't working, so I can't read chat at the same time I'm drawing. Just gonna work that way.
I kind of like it right here too.
Oh, I like that better than the other one, actually, Lisa. That's, up to you, but I just kind of like it better. It stands out more.
It does stand out more. Yeah.
The
I'm
other
sitting here
one,
going, I can't even remember what the other page was.
it had sort of a black windowy thing at the top.
Yeah, I agree. I like the other one better. So we'll move our spot, our placeholder here.
Okay.
I kind of like it like this too.
Oh, that one I like. Yeah. I don't know. For some reason, I still like the other one better.
I think I do too, and I'm not sure why. I guess because it says wild and lush, and this at least has some um bright
Yeah.
um
Flowery
kind of
looking things.
lavish looking things.
Yeah, flowery looking things. Okay, what is Julie saying? Are you going to
Draw patterns
in
in
the?
the
Was that supposed to be baby wolves?
no, I don't think so. I don't know. Are you going to draw patterns in the maybe she's saying in her dress or
In her
wings or
dress and
something?
stuff?
Maybe it's the wings. I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
She's
Really
Julie.
sorry.
We're not sure exactly what you're saying. We're not sure what you're asking. I guess is what we're saying. Okay, I'm beginning to
Wings.
like in the wings. Hadn't decided yet. Um, honestly, it's just I didn't like the knot. I wanted it outlined a little bit, and the pins weren't working. But I really kind of think the pencil's actually working. I kind of like the way it's subtle, but it just defines it better.
How about this?
Nope, it's too busy again, if you ask me.
Okay.
But I mean, it's yours, but
Well, I'm just thinking of the words
uh-huh.
and talking about it being a bit wild, and so
Just scribbled the wrong way.
oh, how about that?
Oh, now that I kind of like better. I like the flowers back there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Trying to think if there's something else I'd rather do with that page.
Julie's
I'm going to mark it too.
autocorrect didn't like her.
It's correcting her no matter whether she wants to be corrected or not.
Yeah.
There's another page that's got some flowers. But I think it'd be fun to put something else on this little podium here, or this little stand.
Oh,
So I
yep.
may be waiting for that, but I do think that looks
Okay.
it's
This
all
is
right.
Barbara's.
This shows up really bad here though.
Oh yeah, I don't like that. No, no.
Yeah.
Let me turn
Ooh,
on.
that's
Let me
pretty.
yeah. Let me turn on the autofocus so that it will
Yeah, get
focus
you
on.
big because we can only see part of it.
Okay. Uh-oh. It was in focus. Now it's out of focus. There we
There
go.
you go. Oh, that's gorgeous,
Isn't
Barbara.
that beautiful? That's what she did with the Elegant Writer.
Yeah.
Look at
Very
how it,
nice.
let me bring, I got, come on. There we go.
There we go.
I wanted to get a closer up. That's the whole thing. Come on, focus. Dinky thing. Focus, focus, focus. Anyways, Barbara posted it in the Facebook group so you could see it, but it's really cool, Barbara. Thank you for posting because that's really cool. May have to have one of those. Yeah, I can see a lot of ways that thing could be used. I wrote it on my notes over here, so I'll have to put it in my list of things to look for.
Well, this will fit the something that doesn't really go there.
Oh yeah, that light shade is kind of, yeah. It kind of doesn't fit. No. Apparently my technology does not like me today. It is popping things, windows up, and Julie, it was 85 yesterday. Day before yesterday. It was 52 when I came in here earlier. 52 or 57, I can't remember. Maybe we got up to 52 and it was 57 when I came in here. 85 to 50, 52. That's just, ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay, I'm kind of liking this now. Oh my goodness.
You hear that?
Uh-huh. That. Ooh.
That's shaking the ground.
But it's not giving you any rain.
I don't think so. I can't hear any rain. Let me open the door and look. I would love it if it was giving me some rain. Well, it's sprinkling barely.
All that thunder for. Hi, Candy. Happy Easter to you. Yeah, Julie, it's 85 is kind of high, and April is usually 60s, maybe 70s, but not 85. We've had some weird temperatures this year.
Yeah. For us, April is usually one of the months when we don't need air conditioning or heating.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
it
kind of
doesn't get too cold at night and it doesn't get too hot during the day. Although we had 80 something the other day.
yeah, that's kind of what ours is usually. Just one of those things where it's just nice and comfortable, and
No.
we've had the air conditioner on because it was just too hot to sleep, and I didn't turn the house furnace on. This room gets colder and hotter in the winter, so I have yeah, just a decent amount of rain for Lisa would be good. But usually,
Thank you, Julie.
I have to have auxiliaries in here because it can get kind of warm in here because of making beads. So I have extra air conditioner, and it can get kind of chilly in here. So I have a heater, a space heater. And I didn't turn the big heater on, but I turned the space heater on in here this morning because I was just cold. And I have on wool socks and the whole 9 yards.
Okay, talk about something that doesn't belong, but I still kind of like it.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Brenda, my cousin was here and Jack said that they live on the west coast of Michigan and Grand Haven, and he said they didn't even get much snow this winter. They got a couple, but nothing like normal. That they're just they just did not, because I've known when he had to go and shovel roof off because they got so much snow. And he said they just didn't get that much snow this winter. So
I think, Julie, that is no, it is a bee, I guess.
count. It's not a spider.
It looks like a spider, except that it
There,
has wings
wings.
instead of 2 more legs.
Is it a wasp?
Maybe so. I don't know. But if I put this on here, she said with it showing like this,
Mm-hmm.
I can just trim that straight right there at the
Yeah,
page. I think I like that.
I like that. I like to be
Okay.
there. Thank you, Brenda. I think it needed outlined. It did, and I knew it did when I first started, but outlining it first wasn't working. So by and I kind of like the pencil outline. It's just not so blatant as the marker.
That's the thing I don't like about this little cutter. When something gets stuck under it,
You
it's
can't
hard to
get
get
it
out.
open. Is that something you got new or
Yeah, I got it at Tuesday morning,
okay?
and I had just when I was there actually looking at other stuff and thought, well, I'll see what they've got in their craft stuff, and I was and I saw it, and I'd just been the night before struggling with trying to cut something with my big one in my recliner, and I was like,
In
oh,
your
this is
recliner.
perfect for my
Yeah.
recliner. So
Um, the kind I use, this one is similar to that one, but it's bigger and it does open, but it's bigger, So,
yeah,
but I got a second one in an estate sale for next to nothing. So the fact that I have two just alike is kind of nice because I keep one packed in my camper box.
right.
So I've got several things like that now where I've run into them here and there, and it makes it nice where I don't have to like this mat. I've got one of those that I just leave in the camper.
Yeah,
But pens and markers I usually transfer out because they can go bad.
right.
So that's why the box gets brought in the house, and I think that my Micron pens are just in that box. Tablet, will you stop crying for out loud? Oh no. Okay, what is about stability? We need California to ship us some of theirs. Okay. Stabilo. No. Sorry, Julie. It took me a minute. No, I have Stabilo pens. I have
You have
Aquasolve
Stabilo
pens.
pens?
No, pencils. I have
Oh,
Stabilo
okay. I was gonna
pencils.
say that's something I didn't know about.
Yeah, I have Stabilo pencils. And I use them a lot, but this is just this is a 2B. It's just a huge 2B pencil. Somewhere along the line, I needed a 6B pencil, and all I could get that day was a package. where you got multiple pencils. And
Right.
it had these two 2Bs, a 6B, and I think a 4B is what it had in it. And I use the 6B a lot and the 4B a little, but I really kind of like this big monster 2B. Um, it's kind of nice to draw sideways with. You wouldn't think I've used it because it's hardly used up, but yeah, my eyes must be dry. That must be what's going on because even now I'm having a little trouble seeing. Allergies have been killing us all. My mom
Yeah.
can't hear anything because her ears are all plugged up. I'm only going to physical therapy 2 more times before
Yeah.
our trip. Yay, yay. I'm so tired of physical therapy. I'm tired of doing exercises too, but that's, not going to change for a while. Oh, and I'm going to tell you what, oh dear. I'll be back. I got to take care of something.
Hi, Candy. Hello, Rat. Welcome. Are you into crafting? That's that's what we enjoy. Okay, I've got some things here I thought I could cut out and add to a page.
Oh, I
Um,
like those things. Yes.
yeah, I think that'll be good. But right now I'm just gonna get them out of the page and then I'll
Did I say hello to Candy? Hi, Candy. I,
I don't know.
guys, if you Rat, hello. If you haven't if I haven't said hello, I'm sorry. Between technology and my eyeballs today, apparently I can't do everything. So um I keep having to switch glasses, which is not always the. Julie, I don't think I'm going to put any designs in her wings. I just think probably going to give her an eye. Just a little hint of an eye. Maybe a little hint of a mouth.
Okay, I cut in the wrong spot. So see if this
Uh-oh.
ended up cutting a little bit of my paint can. I don't want to do that because I might need it. Julie says she looks gorgeous, just the way you did her.
Thank you. I've got one more little wing to I thought I'd make her into a tag or journal card one of these days. It was just, one of those things I wanted to try. And nothing was working. So I'm glad we figured out how to make that work. I'm going to try to use the pencil like I was going to use the pens. Make
Oh,
another one. Should I make another one?
yeah. It's hard to see the pencil.
Yeah. Well, but see, it gives it just enough of a definition on the for an outline
Yeah,
that it's not just floating.
yeah.
That was my concern with it. So let's try a different one. I love these little books. Doesn't mean that I use them very much, but I love them. Okay, which one? This one? Oh, she got a flower.
Oh, I can hear rain now.
Good.
Yay! Sorry, puppy. Maybe I should say sorry, Hannah, because when he gets out in the backyard, and we've got a lot of dirt in the backyard since having the puppy, he
Yeah.
worn down the grass and stuff, and whew.
Yes, Barbara, I think I took care of it. So let's see. Do I like this one or this one? I think I like this one better. We're gonna.
Well, y'all prayed good.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If it got there that fast. I may have to go back to PT when I get home. That was um that and I ordered a stupid ball because it didn't come. That's what I was
Oh
going to tell
no.
you about Amazon. The 2 or 3 times lately when I've ordered something and it's supposed to be here at a certain time,
Yeah.
it hasn't shown up. Now I have this thing where if it's not here by the 11th, I'm supposed to cancel my order for a refund. Which, it's like, come
I
on.
want the thing.
Yeah. I mean,
If
well,
I wouldn't have spent my money on it if I didn't want it.
if I didn't want it. It's like, and I wouldn't have Prime if I didn't once in a while want 2 days shipping.
Yeah.
But I'm going to have to start looking because I never realized there was that much discrepancy. And I still think it's because we have Prime.
I think it is too, but that guy was really clueless, and I don't know if. I mean, he seemed like he genuinely wanted to try to help me figure it out, but he didn't know, And oh, I got to mute. Hello.
Hey, Mom, I just want to tell you that it's raining okay and it's hailing a little bit.
Yeah.
So just to be aware when you come in.
Yeah.
No big hail at all. I just don't want you to be surprised since I'll be laptop.
Okay. Well, I was complaining a little bit ago that we were getting all this thunder and no rain, and so the girls all prayed that I would get rain, and here it is.
So now you're going to get wet.
Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. I love you.
Love you too. I just realized I didn't mute. Sorry.
That's all right. We like to listen to her sweet little voice.
She was just warning me in case I didn't know.
Yeah. Well, especially if you're getting hail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she says it's not big hail. It's not dangerous hail, but it is there.
Well, that's been one of our discussions the last few nights is where we're going is where all those stupid tornadoes have been.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And
Oh, maybe you ought to go somewhere. Come see me instead.
Oh, well, okay. Last year we went to White Sands National Park, right?
Right.
Okay. Now you know how big our rig is, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Jeff read on the forums yesterday that a great big Dutch star. Now you have to understand they're probably 8 feet longer than ours. Okay. So they're big monster units with great big huge diesel engines in the back. They were in the parking lot at White Sands and inside the visitor center. And one of the forest rangers came in and said, who owns this big RV out in the parking lot? It just went over. And they're thinking, okay, so the wind shoved it off into the sand, right?
Yeah.
It blew it over.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Well,
Blew.
I don't have a lot of trouble believing that because of the kind of wind that we've had here.
Yeah.
And, White Sands is
Well,
5 hours west of us, but it has been, I mean, things have been blowing over here. So, it's the wind has been a horrible issue lately.
well, when we were there, it blew the sand into the Jeep with the Jeep closed up.
Yeah.
So, oh man, ear itches. The day we were there, we went into the visitor center, but when we didn't get out of the Jeep after the visitor center because the sand was so bad. We knew that it would just be, ouchy on our skin. And it was going into the Jeep through every crack that it could come through. And Jeff actually put it in 4-wheel drive on the road because it had to go through some sand when we were on the little road inside the park. So it was a lot of wind. Sydney had hail 2 days ago, but they didn't get any. So,
well, we're not having very big hail because I can't hear the hail.
Yeah. Hail is not something we get a lot, but rain that my cousin said when they came down, they were actually in Destin for an entire week. If we'd have known, we could have gone over there.
Yeah.
But it's all right. They were with their grandkids and that kind of thing, so it's not a big deal. But they said that getting down here a week ago, they drove through some car washes. Because they came down through Alabama, so it's like, yeah, we get car washes, that's for sure. And it can be a car wash in the front yard and no rain at all in the backyard. Well, my package was supposed to be here yesterday. I ordered, it's a weighted round exercise ball. They gave me some new exercises I have to do while I'm gone, and it's to create stabilization in my shoulder. And a tennis ball is kind of too small, and I didn't have one, so I was gonna have to go buy tennis balls. So I thought, well, if I'm gonna have to buy tennis balls, instead, I might as well buy the proper size thing that they use at the PT, and it won't hurt me to do the same exercises with my other shoulder. So I thought, yeah, I'll just go get. Okay. Let's see what I can.
Those need a special page. And that's not it.
Oh, a new awning on the back door that's not clear. It's that clear corrugated. Yeah, I hope we don't get hail too, because my greenhouse has that clear corrugated stuff on it. Bless you, hubby. They heard you sneeze. Okay, let's see. Oh, let's go for a woodland fairy. How about that? Mhm.
No, I need the top of a table like this. Like this.
Oh, that's yep. Look. Okay. Let's see here. Let's do gold and orange.
I kind of like that.
I do too. Might need some words eventually.
Yeah. I'm trying to decide if this should be over here with that other paintbrush.
Nope, I don't like this. I think this project is just headed towards the dumps. Yep. Okay. Yep. No, I'm done. No.
Okay, I think this is better. What do you think? Or maybe like this.
I don't know because all of your layered items have a brighter look to them and they're all on one side. So it seems kind of weighted all to one side. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know how to spread them out more though. I
Okay,
mean, I've
can
got
you
one up here and one over here and two down here.
yeah, can you move the one that's the top to the bottom? Okay, and move the two that are on the bottom right to the top. Okay, like that. And okay, yeah, or yeah, I like it over top of this. I kind of like it over top of the screwdrivers. And now, when you move the bottom one in, put it on the other one in, put it on the bottom, and no, from the bottom up, and move it towards the center. A little more. What do you think of that? Oh, I was thinking over the top of those other ones. Sorry. Okay, now push the other ones. The one that has the words on it, push it up a little bit. What do you think of that?
Well, I had it here because I was trying to cover up words.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
That's okay. I don't have to cover up words. That's just what I was trying to. That's why it was in that
Yeah, that's
spot.
why it was in that spot. Okay, well then that's okay. I just for some reason that's more balanced to me, but I don't know.
Hmm. Okay, I think that's probably where I'm gonna want to put it, but I'm gonna
Okay.
stick this in here
And look for another
and
page.
look just to see what else might be available.
Okay. What kind of art do you do, Rat King? Okay, that one's ugly too. That's really ugly. I don't know. Those are just ugly. Okay. let's clean up enough. I have to clean up enough to do something else, which is, not.
No. Thanks,
Yeah,
Candy.
it kind. I mean, I liked it on that page a lot.
Yeah, and I'll probably end up going back to that.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, this is
Okay. Yeah.
one of my favorite spreads.
Yeah. Okay, we're not doing that anymore. We'll just have to find something else to do. Let me figure out what I'm going to do next. Don't know. I have a whole pile of stuff, and I thought those were going to work, and they just are not working today. So
I
probably
think we're
same
probably
with
going to end up.
Pardon?
I just said I think we're probably going to end up. I like that one too. We're going to end up going back to that other page.
Yeah. Thank you, Barbara. Yep. Appreciate you, ladies. Turn the hook upside down and hang the brush from it. Okay, must be something I missed in one of your pages, Lisa.
Yeah, I don't have a hook. I mean, I have this.
Yeah, that's a what do you call that thing?
Half of a clamp thing.
Oh, it's got vice. It's a vice.
Vice. Yes, that's
It's a
that's
vice.
the word.
It's a vice. Okay, I'm gonna try something else because I have this idea and I don't know if it's gonna work. So I gotta get a bigger page though. Oh, there we go.
Not a bot, just a rat.
Oh, by the way, we're looking for Jeff for a tutu.
A tutu?
Yes, because he's the tea fairy.
Ah.
So I gotta have a tutu. Okay. So now this may be another one of those projects that's gonna not work because today is experimentation day, right? Lisa, look at it upside down. That always helps. Oh, yeah.
I like that one too.
That's cute too. Yes.
Actually, I'm pretty happy with all of them so far.
That's cute. I saw you do that one.
This one for the kitty lovers.
Okay, so you guys know that my mom's sewing stuff is all in my house. Oh my goodness, what happened to my?
You lost focus.
Sure. Oh, why is the autofocus on?
Okay, I'm trying to see
There.
the one with the girl on the banister. Whoops.
Okay, there we go.
I think that's at the very beginning.
Okay. Anyways, I have enough thread in my house right now because of mom's thread that it's making me a little insane. And
on the banister. I'm sorry. I was thinking of that one, but it wasn't that one she was talking about. Sorry, go ahead. I'll be quiet now.
No, that's all right. Because I'm not sure which one you're looking at.
I just realized what she was thinking and what I was thinking, and I was trying to.
Those pieces you cut out kind of have to go on something where you've got a flat surface where you're looking down at it.
Yeah, and I think that page is where they're going to go. But I was going to find the one she said she liked that was with the girl on the banister, just so
so you could see it good. Anyways, I've got enough thread, so I wanted to try to find some ways to use this thread. So I'm going to try this project. We will see if it functions or if it just makes a big old mess. Because today seems to be the day of making a big old mess. I have what do I want to say? I have spools and spools and spools, but since I grabbed something small, I can have a lot of colors in her stupid bobbin. She must have 5,000 bobbins for her sewing machines. Don't know why. Don't know. So we're going to use some thread that's on
She had enough for all the colors.
Well, that's probably it because, I don't think so though, because if you could have seen, if you could see the boxes and drawers of thread I have in my dining room, you would go, okay. Shoot. The plan is,
There it is. Sorry.
okay, bye, Wrecking. Glad you could stop by. Oh, yeah, I like that one with the frog and the,
Yeah,
and she looks so happy to be sliding down that
she
thing.
does. She's like, yes, I'm not too old for this. Now I gotta go back and find that page again because I didn't put something in it to mark it. I mean, I did, but I took it out and then. Oh, I like this one too.
If you, Julie says, if you want to make a big old mess, get your gel plate out. Well, here's the problem with that is my table is too covered up with stuff to get the gel plate out. That's how bad this mess is at the moment. So we're going to see how this works.
Doodling, Barbara. That's what's gonna happen next.
Doodling.
Hi, Kellyanne.
Probably if I doodle. Hi, Kellyanne. We'll finally open her little book to the next page. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I think our rain is finished. That was very short.
That was the end. That's the end of it. Okay.
I may be wrong, but I don't hear it anymore. But that's kind of the way we've been getting rain lately, just little bits. Well, where is that page? Okay, I know it's before this one. Well, there's more thunder.
Uh-oh, there's a bug in my glue now.
Oh no.
Okay, you cannot play there. I don't want you there. Poor little thing. We have these little tiny gnats.
Okay. I think she was talking about this hook, maybe.
Okay.
Well, where are the other pieces like this?
Mm-hmm.
Except it doesn't really.
You're off the screen just a little bit on where we're
Oh,
not seeing very well. There you go. Mm-hmm. Oh, I kind of like that. For some reason, the angle of that brush going with the other brush down below changes some of it. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, the hook's part of the page. Uh-huh. No, I don't like it that way. Go back to this.
Oh, I emptied one.
I think I like it better if I lay that crooked.
I do. I think you're right. Yep.
Okay, that's what we're gonna do.
What are you using to glue those down with?
Right now I'm just using an Elmer's glue stick that my sweet friend sent me.
Oh, you mean the big fancy Elmer's Extreme glue sticks?
Yes,
Ooh.
right here, my favorite one.
You should have enough to last for a little while.
I should. I should be good for a
Oh,
while.
uh-oh. What happens when you don't hold on to them? Okay, let's see how that works for now. Is this enough mess, Julie? It might behoove me to take some of the threads off the spools before I put the original sticky stuff down because it's kind of dry already.
Oh yeah.
Not completely, but kind of. Okay, this is kind of fun. This is kind of cool.
Are you putting that down with matte medium? I mean Mod Podge. Your
Mod
Mod
Podge.
Podge
Yeah, my
mix?
Mod Podge mix. Yeah. You missed where all those threads came from. I'll show you in just a minute. I want to put the autofocus back on for a second. See, it's kind of cool. Now it's got got more Mod Podge on it, but Mom's sewing stuff is all in my studio. So or in my house. It's not in the studio. So I am taking apart her bobbins at the moment because there's no reason for all this thread to be on these bobbins. And I'm using that to, I mean, I've got spools and spools and spools of thread. And the plan for that, well, I'm thinking about cutting it out with the die cut machine to make feathers and leaves.
Oh, that'd be fun.
You know,
Do you think the die cut machine will cut through the thread?
we're going to find out, won't we?
Yeah.
It may or it may not. And it definitely would if I use my, what do you call those dies? The
biggies?
yeah, the steel rule dies.
Yeah.
The steel rule dies will definitely cut through it. It would be fun to sew all over paper, which I thought I would do too, but not everybody has a sewing machine. So I thought, this might be fun to try. I need this pink. That was two of these I've emptied. And the thing of it is, I could probably cut pieces out of it with scissors for sure. I could put it on tags and make backgrounds with it.
Yeah.
I could, I could use it as a page after the fact. Once you get the Mod Podge on it, you can write and draw over it.
Yeah. I was gonna say you could use it as a starting place for.
Yeah, as a page. So, it's just, I had this idea to try it, and I thought, yep, I'm going to try this. We'll see how it works. Oh, Julie just bumped herself out. Oh dear. Tap the headphones and boom, out of live. Right now, I'm using the bobbins. I'm not here. Like, there were three boxes and more containers of bobbins, and these are just for one machine. So I don't know where the bobbins are for the other machine. So I will have to look for them. They're probably off in Never Neverland. Watercolor on it for a background. With I could have beforehand. Yeah, if I had watercolored on it beforehand, that would have been cool. Oh dear, there's no more lime green in that particular box. What kind? There we go. There's one. See, there was little tubes of bobbins as well. Okay, we're just going to leave it there like that. White thread on a black background might be fun too.
Yeah, it would.
And see, I've got all Mom's thread plus all my thread. So,
You have plenty of thread, I bet.
I have plenty of thread. That's the thing. I have plenty of thread. And I sent thread to my sister when Mom sent her one of the machines. I sent thread to her.
Yeah.
I think, unfortunately, that's where some of my bobbins went to because we had matching machines for a while.
Oh, uh-huh.
And she used mine for a while because it had to come down here and go to the guy that fixes them while we were still in South Dakota. And
I can't decide if I like that or not. I think it's funny.
I kind of like it. It may not be finished. Do you know what I'm saying? You may want another element. But if you start by putting that down, you'll find another element to put on it later.
That's true. And I even have an idea, maybe. Let me go
there
ahead
you
and
go.
put this on there, and then
you knew you had another idea. Okay. All right, now.
Julie wants to know if it would be a good mark maker on the jelly plate.
This probably not, because it's not this particular thread's not thick enough. I don't think it would give. I don't think it would have enough texture, especially not by the time I get Mod Podge all over it. It's going to the Mod Podge is going to give it a less of a texture, because that's one of the things Mod Podge does, is it kind of blends in little edges.
Yeah.
That's why using Mod Podge and glue mixed together, you don't just use the glue, you use the Mod Podge mixed with it. So now you could do this with, say, baker's twine. Just put Mod Podge down and put the baker's twine on. I would use cardboard. I wouldn't use a piece of paper. And baker's twine would be thick enough on a piece of cardboard, and you wouldn't be putting the Mod Podge really well. I probably would put the Mod Podge over the top, just simply to seal the baker's twine.
Nope. I had another idea for her, and I don't want to.
Don't want to use her?
No.
Okay.
Well, she looks a little confused by what she's seeing there.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So I would think, Julie, though, that baker's twine would definitely be an option, or maybe some heavy cotton knitting yarn, like the kind that you make pot holders and washcloths with.
She's like, what about me?
I like it. Mm-hmm. I kind of like that.
I think I do too.
It makes you smile. That's all that matters, right?
That's right. That's what matters.
Okay. Oh, guys, by the way, next Sunday I'm not going to stream. We're going to be trying to get ready to go, and I'm just going to say now that I don't think that I'm going to have time. I'm still not done in the garden. I've got PT next week still, and stuff to get ready to go. So, okay, let's see here. Why are you not laying down? Okay, we need some more Mod Podge right there. Okay.
Okay. I like that.
All right. That is not finished because it's not all glued down, but I am going to set it aside until it dries some and work on a different one. I kind of like it. I think it's going to be fun.
It definitely looks like fun. It looks like springtime.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the next one is going to, I better not put it on there. I got to get up and get a piece of my paper down to lay something on. I'll be right back.
All righty. We'll be here. Okay. I think I'm going to stop with this. This book is making my brain hurt. So I had fun. Got some good pages done, or started at least. So that's good. But
I definitely don't like being tethered to the computer. Oh, you gonna do a little page? Ooh,
I'm thinking about doing a little page.
Yeah.
And I guess I've started doing them as spreads, so that probably ought to continue.
Oh, it's 2-page spreads.
Yeah. Well, no, these two are separate.
Yeah. So it kind of just whatever you want to do.
Just whatever I want to do. Yay.
Mhm.
I can do whatever I want.
Mm-hmm. Jeff, yeah, you're awake. Could you give me some tea? That's all right. I didn't call very loud. I have my bottle in here. Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you, Jeff.
Lisa said, thank you, Jeff. Don't step on that thing behind you. It's sticky. Now I'm going to make a fall one. All fall leaf colors.
Well, that sounds good.
Well, that's what's in the in the boxes. We're going to use whatever colors are in the boxes, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I like it when people are looking straight at you instead of sideways, so you don't have to try to cut out noses and mouths.
Yeah. Yep. It's much easier to cut out ears than noses and mouths.
Yeah.
I agree.
And if it's a girl and she's got her ears covered by her hair, even better. Well, I
Mm-hmm.
guess the guy too could too, but
Yep. Thank you, hon. I appreciate it.
okay, here I got this little couple and their puppy.
Ooh, couple and a puppy.
Yeah. But I need to, well, that's box. I don't know. I need to cut out some of that, I think.
I have decided that I'm gonna get out all the thread before I get out the Mod Podge this time because it didn't stick very well. So if I get the piles of thread out, I can always move them a little bit and then put them back. That's my plan.
That sounds good.
Partially because getting them off these bobbins, I dropped one last time, so. But I'm emptying out bobbins real well this way. Yay!
Yay.
Yay!
It's amazing how much it helps to cut out little bits like this and this.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Just makes it,
Lisa's had thunder. I didn't hear thunder, but we could be getting some. We're not supposed to. It doesn't mean it isn't.
maybe they would fit in this book better. Depends on, in this book, I could put a background in and
then put them down.
then put them
Mhm.
down. Let's see what we've got available here. We have a house. You can't really see them though because there's too much other stuff.
Yeah, they don't show off very well
That's
in the
it's too
house.
average.
Yes, the boat might be better. Although I don't know. Yeah, see that just.
It's too much the same color.
Yeah.
Yeah, the boats are. It might be fine like in the background. if there was something else down here.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
This box says, for people who like wearing t-shirts and going on adventures.
Oh, that's cool. I like that box.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. This maroon can go in there. That will be good.
Okay.
Oh, I like the I like the elephant or whatever that is.
It is an elephant. Yeah.
Okay.
I like it too. I think it's,
Yeah,
and they're just
that's
oblivious.
yep. Uh-huh. I really like that one. That's the best. Okay. That's
Okay.
gotta be it.
We're just going to do it.
Yep, that's gotta be it.
But should I put it in a book where I can make it this tall or go ahead and cut? I mean, the elephant itself will fit on the page.
Okay, but
I
where
just
do
have
the
to trim it
people
at the
sit?
top and the bottom.
Yeah, where do the people sit if you put it in that book? Oh, I think that works.
Okay.
If the elephant takes up the whole page and then they fit just in its trunk. That's the word. The word is a trunk. Trunk. Trunk.
Okay. So let's trim some of this off. Now then, let's see where we go. Okay, right there. Well, there's more thunder.
Julie thought she was hearing thunder, so Julie thinks you need to keep the oops.
Uh-oh, too late.
Yep.
Well, I'm
Oh well,
keeping
the scenery will be there. Yeah.
yeah, I'm just taking off the top and the bottom because I didn't have the book's not big enough. I could have stuck it in a bigger book, but
That's all right. This will be fun.
okay. This book is a little bit bigger than this, so I'm just going to fold this in half and stick it right there, and then maybe
Trim the
it'll leave
pages
the
off.
same amount on each side.
Trim the pages off after. Okay, now we gotta move all of these off of there. Okay, let's put some of you up there. Okay. And some of you over there.
Alrighty.
Okay, and some of you over here.
Let's just fill this page up with glue.
Oh. Maybe we won't have any bugs crawl on my paper this time. Oh, those little bugs are driving me bananas in the house. They come through the screens. You can't, I mean, I haven't had the windows open that much, but they're just like little gnats. And of course, Jeffrey realized that yesterday or the day before, it has been so warm that this bug that we get here called a love bug is out, and they don't usually come out till at least the end of April or to May. Usually the end of May, right before June.
Wow.
And they're out in the backyard, and they're just ugh. So we're getting all kinds of bugs, which is like, I don't really want bugs. Ugh. Okay, so there we go with that one. And that one. And these.
Well, Ethan sprayed the compound with bug spray yesterday. I mean, day before yesterday, Friday. thankfully, so it had time to sit long enough before this rain
Uh-huh.
to be okay. Um, but usually we've seen a lot more bugs by now, but I think it was so dry in the winter that there just aren't.
They're just not.
Yeah. We've got a lot of dead plants too that we're going to have to dig up that just died and from the lack of rain.
Well, we things are coming back, like the banana trees that died from the free. I mean, we're going to have to cut our orange tree, and I doubt we'll get as many oranges because the orange tree, one whole side of it appears to be dead.
Yeah.
That freeze really hit our trees hard. So, okay, that works much better, guys, is to get all of your threads kind of loosened up and ready to go, big piles of it before you start putting the Mod Podge on the page, because the Mod Podge dried so fast it just didn't want to let me move things around and do the things with the thread. So that did work. It did work way better.
Julie says, I feel like the lone talker. Well, we're glad you're here and willing to talk, Julie.
Oh my gosh, look at, yes, she is. Uh-huh. But
Well, Mindy's right there.
Minnie's there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Minnie's there. Uh-huh.
So she's not completely alone, but
But yeah. Okay. So, all right. Now we're going to have to clean up the mess we just made, because we did make a mess. And then put some more on it and see if that works. Also, that was a lot faster.
okay, here we go. They're on an adventure.
Oh, I love that page. That is fabulous. That really is fabulous. Okay, so now we're going to put this right there and try smoothing
There.
it out.
Standing there getting their picture taken, and the Loch Ness elephant comes up.
Okay,
And
we have,
photobombs them.
we have a Loch Ness elephant that is going to photobomb our visitors. Okay, all right. Uh-huh.
Barbara says, sorry, I've got my head in my doodling.
Okay.
That's all right, Barbara.
That's what we're here for, is to play around. Okay, there we go. Uh-huh.
So, yep, I like that. Okay, let's see.
Okay, that was fun. I'm gonna have. I think I'll do some more of these. That was, yeah. What time is it? Okay. Everybody might be taking a nap. It is, Sunday afternoon.
It is. That's true. If they had a big Easter dinner.
Oh, I forgot about dinner.
Well, hopefully you'll have some kind of dinner.
Yeah, I forgot about dinner. I cooked yesterday. What am I supposed to do? I cooked a huge breakfast yesterday.
Well, Hannah and I went to the thrift store. She was wanting to look for something. I don't remember what it was at the moment that she was going in there after. But anyway, I went in and looked around, and I found this thing called, and it was half price day.
Ooh,
So
everything was half price?
Everything was half price.
Ooh, I want to go there.
And I found this thing called, what's it called? The Red Copper 5-Minute Chef. Okay. Anyway, it's this thing that it's got a top and a bottom, and they both heat like a waffle iron or something. But it's oval shaped, and it's just flat and about this deep, so you can fill it, with some stuff. But you can put, like, yesterday we put a tortilla in there and filled our like quesadilla seasoning stuff in it and put another tortilla on top and shut it and made a quesadilla. Just
Mm.
and we had that. And today we're going to cook steak in it and see how it does. They
Nice.
brag about how good it cooks chicken or pork or steak. Um, so
Is
we're
it
going to
like?
see.
Is it kind of like a George Foreman grill?
Well, it not really. It's
Okay.
more like one of those things that makes donuts or makes waffles or makes something, except this is really flat. It doesn't have
Flat.
any
Okay.
grit or anything in it, you
Okay,
know.
because I have one of those that's similar, but and it has flat grill. It has flat surfaces and um ridge surfaces.
Yeah.
It's
Now
kind of
this one
like
is just in this shape, you know, it's built
mm,
down into it.
yeah.
So it doesn't come apart, but you just wipe it off because of that
Mhm.
copper stuff that's in there. It
Yeah.
just wipes off. Um anyway, we thought that we would try cooking steak in it because they were bragging about how good it did with stuff like that.
Okay, and Julie asked about leftovers. Well, we ate the breakfast leftovers for breakfast, so I don't think he's going to want to eat the same breakfast leftovers for dinner. And I don't know what he ate for lunch. There is some pulled pork in there, so that may be what he gets if he didn't eat that for lunch. If he ate it for lunch, there's always the options of a salad,
Yep,
you know.
that's always an option.
Yeah. I think that's done. So it's kind of this is kind of cool. They're going to have Mod Podge put over the top of them. That's for sure. My little book page decided to tip in Kathy Whitney's ATC. She sent her package. It says, "I know right from wrong. Wrong is the fun one." Okay. Well,
Here comes the rain.
maybe it must be a bad tech day because I went to hi Beth. I went to sign on this morning and or this afternoon with Lisa and my um my hearing things, my
Earbuds.
earbuds won't link to the computer. I used them Thursday, they were fine. So I don't know what's going on. Should I make another one? I think I should make another one. I do. I think I should make it.
She thinks she should make another one.
Yeah, I do. But I have to move this one, so I'll be right back.
Okay. Now, when I cut all these pages out here, I was not thinking about using them like this. Actually, I'll just get that book out and I'll show you how I was thinking about using them. That'll be easier than trying to adapt them to some other purpose. So many piles here. Let's see. Oh, that's not the book. Okay, where is the book that I was gonna use those in? Give me a minute while I find it, because there's stuff piled on top of it, I'm sure. Oh, Lisa.
Oh, Beth, I'm making weird, funny paper with thread. I wanted to see about using some thread up because I have too much thread. I never thought in this world I'd say I had too much thread, but I have too much thread.
Okay, I think this is the book I decided I was going to use this way.
Okay.
Where I'm just going to add in other pictures to cover up the words.
Oh, that'll be cool.
And
just pictures that you like.
Yeah, just pictures that I like. Um, like I could put this on there or a little bit of it right here.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I see. Beth, I basically I'm making background paper, but that was good. Once again, I did that. Pay attention to what you're doing, Tanya. Maybe you won't drop them. So I took the thread and made little thread nests, but I put it down on the paper with Mod Podge, and I may die cut them, maybe like a feather or a leaf or something like that. Or I may cut them and use them as borders. I may use them as backgrounds. I can make envelopes out of them. I think Mindy suggested if I watercolored the background and then put the thread down, it might be fun too. You could do it on top of a printed piece of paper, which would be fun. Julie, that's what we were discussing, whether or not the dies would cut through the thread. I don't know. And the only way to find out is to try it later when I get done with these. I do have a bunch of steel rule dies, which, if they're usually the bigger dies, they're usually not small pieces, but actually I have some steel rule dies that will cut little tiny tags. So they might be cute on that way too. So I will probably try that, see what happens.
I think that maybe this is not the right book because most of these images are too big.
Oh, okay. Okay, this,
I don't know. I was thinking, of course, I was thinking about the concept when I was cutting out the images, not about a specific book.
Yeah. Yeah, the steel rule dies should cut through it. I just don't know for sure. There's only one way to find out, and you got to have enough pieces of paper to try it. So we'll just make a few more. And instead of making thread nests, I guess I could cut it up and make little pieces of thread. I thought the thread nests were kind of cool though. Right this minute, I'm just making little pieces because this particular bobbin, Mom apparently tied things in a knot on it. So. They will be hanging by a thread. There you go. Uh-huh. Okay.
I think I'm just going to go for it because I said I was not going to overthink this. I was just going to put them in. That's
okay.
The point of this book is not having to overthink it like I do with regular collage.
All right.
So
quit thinking so hard is what you need.
Quit thinking so hard. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I do want to adjust that so they're not lined up. Where it looks like I'm trying to make everything match the edges.
Yeah, that's true too. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, apparently I can't hold on to things today. And Beth, I did learn one thing. You want to make sure you have all your threads loose before you put Mod Podge on the paper, because the first one didn't. It was a lot harder to do. This one will, are not too detailed. Will probably do better. Yes. Clean up on aisle 5. Yeah, dropping it. Dropped it. So, and I grabbed the bobbin box because I was just gonna make a bunch of different colors, and the bobbin boxes are, you know, they've got a lot of colors in them, so that's working really well. Besides the fact that I'm cleaning up the bobbins, which is another, you know, another thing that needs to probably be done. Not overthinking it is such a hard thing to do. Yep. The Nomad book is, she's doing something different with her Nomad book though, Beth. This book, she's just putting in pictures she likes so that on pages to cover up words.
I've been working in my Nomad book for a while.
Yeah.
I just now put it down.
Yeah, the Nomad
Let me
book,
show
she's
you
more making fun collages. Are you going to get it back out to show everybody?
Yeah, I'm just going to show her what I did today.
Just a minute.
Okay, well, I did this. Just
I just love that. That's just too fun.
Yeah, I like it. And then I did this one. And I added the foxes in here. I was trying to, well, this is not acting like Elmer's Extreme Glue.
Really?
It's not. I'm wondering if they changed it, and maybe that's why they quit offering it, because it's not as good as it was. I don't know.
Well, they could be old, Lisa. I got them at the thrift store.
Yeah, but you would think, but they feel new. They, you know, they don't, they're not dry, they're not goopy, they're, I don't know.
And we tested it. We thought that they seemed to work okay.
Yeah, well, and it is working okay. It's just,
it's
just not putting as much glue, or the glue's not as strong or something. Anyway, let's see, where's the, well, this, I'll just show you all the things I've done in here, Beth, if everything I find as I go to it. Let's see. Did that. Okay. At least if I show you all these, you can see the difference between this and what I'm doing in that other book. Yeah. And I added them in. Sometimes it's hard to tell what's added in. I like that one. I think that's one of my favorite pages. I have a bunch of favorites, I think, in this book, actually.
Oh, that's always good.
Yeah. I did this one. Added in this and this and these. And that may be all I did today, but there's one I did. Let's find if any other ones. I added this in to this one. Okay. Oh, I added her there. I didn't do all of these today, but several of them I did today. I did this one.
Well, you can sure hear that thunder.
Yep. I did her in. I added this in. I don't think I've added anything else in here. No, just this. I did this one. And here I put the birds and butterflies in here. And I added this stuff. And I added her and the flowers. And I've got this kitty that I made do jumping off of that chair. But I haven't decided if that's where I want it or not. I like it, but I just haven't committed to it yet. So it's just sitting there. Whoops. There may not be anything else in these pages here.
Okay.
I did this. And I did this. And I actually drew in the raindrops because there were raindrops on the umbrella and on the hedgehog, and I just drew them in with my Posca, made them coming out of this. I guess that's it. Anyway, that's what I'm doing in this. And in this one, I'm just putting pictures in like this to cover up text. And so this is just purely a glue book. It's not what I would call collage, even though they're collaged on there. So I just cut out some pictures that I like.
Mhm.
And they, some of these will have to go in a bigger book because they're too big, but anyway.
So the books are kind of different, is what we're trying to say.
The purpose of them is different. And I like a lot of the pictures that are in this book
Already. So
yeah.
So you're just covering up the words.
Okay, see, like this one, I could cover up, put in a big picture. Let's find one. Let's just do one.
There you go.
Well, we could add some hydrangeas. See, I could just put this here, and then I could cover that up with other smaller things like that. I don't think I didn't stay inside the border on this one. So I may do some in and out of the border on these other ones. The problem is I tend to sit here and go, oh, well, this would look better with this page, and this would look better with this page. And that was supposed to be not what I was going to do.
You wasn't supposed to overthink it, in other words.
I wasn't supposed to overthink it. trying to cut back on overthinking.
That can be hard to do.
It is, yeah. Sometimes it's, more small pictures maybe are better than,
The big giant ones.
yeah, because then it's more,
More better.
more better. It's more
It's just
better
more
that
better.
way.
It's just more better. It's just more better. Okay, that's too wadded up. The thread nests need to sometimes be spread out. There we go. Okay.
Beth and Mindy should do a page together. Hint, hint.
Yeah, there we
Yes,
go.
that's a good idea.
Okay. That thread nest got very, well, part of the problem is that it's sticky. Yep, it's sticky. Okay, there we go. Pat, 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 pat. I don't know. Maybe credit card would be better to do this with. I don't know. I don't think so though. Okay. Well, we're just going to leave that one like that and see if the first one we did is ready to put a second coat on so that it will be all stuck down. We'll have to figure out where else to put it. Let's see. I had a storm last night. I think it might be because get my tub of metallic paint out from under the desk. That says, Mindy, will you stream with me? That's a big bottle of paint, my guess is, if it takes that much elbow to get it out. Okay, stop that, threads. Oh, I'm attached. Dang it. Nope, still too wet. Okay, that's all right. We'll do one more.
Barbara says, Mindy, it's high time you got yourself a camera, girlfriend.
There we go.
You can probably use your phone.
Yeah. I looked at a new phone Friday too. Besides my cute little car, I looked at a new phone. Only because of the camera in it. It was a cool camera.
Yeah.
No, I actually had to go to the phone store because my phone metallic paint tub is 11 by 8 by 5. Oh, she got the whole tub out. That's why. Okay, well, also, you guys, listen up. Tanya is going to be traveling, and Lisa might need one of us to come play with her while her number one playmate is, because her number one playmate has been useless this year. This whole year, her number one playmate has been useless. Lisa, what was I going to say? Oh, my phone, I've had half a dozen people tell me that they have called me, but they couldn't get me. Okay. And it didn't just go to voicemail or something like that. And, the guy from the car place, because I missed getting my car picked up, because he apparently called and we didn't know he called. Plus, we forgot. And he said he called twice. And I said, well, are you sure you got the right number? And he showed me the number on his phone. He had called me twice and it had not rung because my phone was with me the whole time. Jeff called me the other day, and if he hadn't gotten through to voicemail, he wouldn't have gotten me because it didn't ring. My mom has called me and it didn't ring. So we went in because of that, and I ended up they had to put a new SIM card in my phone. So at least it's fixed now,
There you go. That's good.
Barbara says she's drooling over the new yarn that that you've carded. Yeah, because I don't want to go off on a trip and not get my phone calls like I need to, especially if, leaving mom and stuff.
Okay, I think that's too much busy.
Yeah, it does kind of look busy.
Yeah, I was kind of putting them together because I thought, oh, they're kind of similar.
Uh-huh.
But I think that works against them.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of having to learn because I've never done this kind of thing before. So
yeah. Well, it's all different. Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of surprised by those I haven't watched the videos, Lisa. Just so you know. So those bright colored bats, did you buy the yarn that way, or buy the fleece that way, or is it?
The wool that I used for the bright colored bats was I'm thinking in my head, it was mill ends.
Okay.
That I had bought a bag of mill ends that people use to include in with bats that they're making.
Mm-hmm.
So none of them were very big pieces. And so you couldn't like spin a yarn out of each one.
Each one, yeah.
So so I just put them together.
Mm-hmm.
And some of it was silk. I think it was all wool or silk. I'm trying to think if there was anything else
mm-hmm.
In there, but
well, I think it's going to be pretty when you get it what do you call it? Spun.
I think it will be too.
Yeah, see, those are better. You end up with less busy.
Yeah. I'm even thinking about.
Oh, mm-hmm. Yep.
There's one busy thing and some calmer things. The only thing I don't like about doing this on camera is that the glossy pages,
Yeah, it's not been too bad. Susan is here. Hi, Susan. And if we missed anybody, hello to you too. We're glad everybody's here.
We are. Okay, I think I kind of like that.
I do too. I like it. Yeah.
Okay, so we shall go for it.
Okay, where did I put my? Where is it? What'd you lose? Your glue stick?
No. Oh, it's on the floor. My magazine that I'm using.
Oh, your glue magazine.
Yeah.
I think, Lisa, I'm going to do this one and I'm going to get off.
Well, that works for me.
I'm getting tired and I have not done my exercises today. And it's like a good hour almost. So
Oh,
it,
yeah.
it's it's just that it's a lot. It's just
Well, it's important though. So
yes, well, because really and truly, it's my arm is, let's see, I can reach it. Our microwave is really really high, and I can reach my plate in it. It can reach, the mirror in the car, and things that it's doing pretty well,
good.
but it's not strong enough. It
Yeah.
it needs to be stronger. So
Back when Ethan he had just turned 7. It was 4th of July,
oh, good.
and he was running outside with his cousins in the rain at my sister's house in Manhattan, Kansas.
Oh dear.
And he slipped and fell, and when he came down right on his elbow. You can't
Oh,
see my elbow, but right there on cement pavers, and just crushed it.
poor thing.
Um and so we had to go have surgery on it in Wichita.
Mm,
And Hannah was, she was 3 or 4. She was fixing to be 4, and she had to stay with my sister, and she was worried about Ethan,
of course, yeah.
and it hurt so bad. He really thought he was going to die. He told Mama, Mama, I don't really want to die. And I was like, honey, you're not going to die. It hurts bad, I know, but it's not going to kill you.
Hmm.
And the doctor will be able to fix your arm. We just have to get to the right doctor, you know.
Yeah.
And it was hard because our insurance was one of those where you had in network or out of network,
Yeah.
and
Hmm.
nobody wanted to take him on because we didn't live there.
Yeah. Hmm.
And then when they had to find when we finally found somebody who was willing to go ahead and do the surgery there, then she had a hard time finding a doctor here that
Yeah.
would take over for the post-op
Yeah.
care.
Hmm.
But anyway, we did get all that done. It was like this huge rigmarole. I did not like the doctor we had here because he was, I'm sure he was used to working with football players or something. He wasn't used to working with 7-year-old boys
Boys. Uh-huh.
on the autism spectrum who are big enough that you might think they're 10, but they're not.
Yeah.
And and so that was bad. But then we went to physical therapy, and the guy he got at physical therapy was wonderful. But he was saying that there's almost no way that he would ever have full use of that arm again.
Ooh.
He said the damage was just so, they had to put so many pins in.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and he said there is one thing that's kind of experimental. I've only used it with one other patient, and you have to order it yourself. I can't order it. He said, but if you order it, you can use it for 6 weeks free and then send it back. So if it's not working, you can send it back with
Yeah.
no problem. Get your money back. And if it is working, then it might be worth keeping longer than that.
Right.
But um, anyway, I can't remember how much it was. It was very expensive, but we bought that thing, and the guy told him, he said, now, Ethan, the only other person I've ever had use this, they got back 80% use of their arm, but they didn't get 100%. And Ethan said, I'm going to get 100%.
That's it. I can imagine that. Yep. Hmm.
And what it was something that extends your arm, and you don't have a choice. It's got um like springs in there pushing against you to extend your arm.
Extend your arm.
And he had to wear it like 24 hours a day, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anyway, he wore that thing for 5 weeks. And then we went back in to see the guy, and he was like, I do not believe this. He said, "You really did get your full range of motion back." And he goes, "I think you can probably just mail it back and get your money back." So we did.
There you go.
And I was so grateful because, that was when we had no money, even less money than our normal no money.
Yeah.
But
Well, and um
it's
and
the hospital bills,
in 5 weeks is pretty good because most of the time they figure it takes almost a year.
Yeah. Well, he continued to work with it and lift things and that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. He had to keep doing some stuff, but he didn't. But he had done what that would do,
What that would
and he
do,
did
yeah.
get his full range of motion back.
Yeah.
So, sometimes you just got to be more stubborn.
Well, and that's it. When they told me Tuesday that you're probably ahead of what most people would be at this stage, and I said, yeah, well, if you do the exercise you're supposed to do, I have missed very few days.
Yeah.
I will tell you, Susan, that I'm doing wall stretches and I have to do them in the doorway. Um, the I have to do one forward and one sideways. And when you lean forward, you have to have a place where the the what do I want to say? Place where there's an opening. And they just gave me those last week. And then I have to stand in the middle of the doorway and lean sideways against it. And they hurt because it's stretching, but that's a new exercise, and always the new exercises tend to make it a little worse. That's just the way it seems to be going. So, but yeah, that wall exercise is hard. Um, it really stretches it. It really makes it go ow. That's the thing. It makes it go ow. Even the girls stretching it in PT doesn't make it go ow that bad.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing that the guy told Ethan. He said, "You have, a lot of people won't stand the pain and they
Right.
stop doing it.
Right. And
They won't wear it as much as they're supposed to or whatever."
And quite frankly, it's frustrating to constantly I mean, I've been doing exercises since the 1st of February.
Yeah.
Every day, and I have missed a few days, but very, very few days have I missed. So that's a big part of it. Don't miss them and keep going. And so I didn't even come close to using up all these bobbins. Okay. I can at least put them away. I will tell you, Voltaren has been really helpful. When I pulled it a couple weeks ago, when I got in the Jeep rather, the Voltaren helped. And the other day, what had I done? Oh, I had been out in the garden and I'd done my exercises, and after doing all that, it was sore. And so I used Voltaren and it really helped. I could pick up all those threads with that carpet tape. Yeah. Carpet tape does not die cut very well, but it would make a cool, you could lay it back down. Let me find a place to put this.
Well, that's yucky.
Now I'm going to have to do that before I get off of here.
Yep.
Okay. Standing on my head, on my cord for my headset. You know, like you clean the jelly plate. Yep. Okay, first we got to cut this tape. Then we got to find a way to stick it to the tape. I don't want it all over. I want it. And then after you do that, then you have a sticker, basically. After you do it with the carpet tape, we'll have a sticker.
Yeah.
Because cool. I'm going to cover it up with the with Mod Podge, like I do when I take it off the jelly plate. Okay, let's see here. Let's use this one. Voltaren, VULTO. It's an NSAID.
VALT.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's VAL.
TERAN or something like that.
Something like that. It's a cream, a medicated cream. It is it's an NSAID, so it's like ibuprofen. You cannot take internal ibuprofen when you use it. It's not wise. And it has a measured dose on it. You don't want to just cover your whole body with it. Your upper body can have like 2 inches, and your lower body can have like, thank you, Susan. Your lower body can have like 4 inches, something like that. I don't remember. It actually has, the bigger tubes have a little plastic guide thing that they use. I used it a lot when I didn't want to take the pain medicine. Even when my shoulder was in the brace, I didn't like the pain medicine. It just didn't make me feel good. And the Voltaren really made it so that I didn't have to take so much. It's like what is it? Aspercream. It's kind of like Aspercream. It comes in tables or a gel. Tables? It doesn't come in a tablet that I know of. I may be wrong.
It's like a cream, like a lotion or something, but thick.
Yeah. I didn't think it came in a tablet. It comes in like a tube. Like it looks kind of like pale colored toothpaste. I am glad.
You said it comes in tablets there.
Okay.
Well, it may come in tablets here, but I haven't.
Yeah, it might come in tablets here, but if it does, I've never seen them. So I use it on the tops of my feet bones. Yeah, keeps them from aching while she's attempting to sleep. Voltaren rapid tablets. Well, like I said, it's an NSAID like ibuprofen. So you definitely don't want to be taking ibuprofen at the same time. At least that's what I've been told. So, but it really made a difference, and it made it much easier than having to take so many pain pills. Okay, this one is making me irritable. It's, I don't know, it's stuck underneath there. No, I'm not gonna fight with it. I'll use something else. Let's put some pink in with the turquoise. I think that will be pretty. The packet says if using the gel, don't take the tablets. Yeah. Not for hips. Yeah, I think it says not for back either. It's really weird. It's more for joints.
It may have a lot to do with the way your nervous system would take it up on your back, maybe,
Yeah, that's true.
or your hip.
Or your hip. Mm-hmm. I just know it worked really well on my shoulder. It really, really did. I guess any NSAID isn't, well, that's true. You, all of them, you know, they function, but you have to think about if you take too much of them for a long time. Yep. So.
Well, and also any NSAID would be not good with that particular thing,
Right.
too.
Right.
Just in
Yeah.
case that's what she meant.
No, I think
But
she
they
said
do
for a
are
long
something you have to be careful about. You can't
Yeah.
just willy nilly.
Yeah.
Um,
But I'll tell you, it was a whole lot better than taking the narcotics. That was
yes.
I was not having fun with the narcotics. They were not liking me very well. They weren't really working, quite frankly. Barbara, this is kind of fun on this tape. Really bloody good idea. You could probably peel a sticker sheet. You know how, like a label.
Yeah,
You can do that too, I'll bet.
I bet you could. Yeah.
Now I got a lot of stuff on, a lot of thread on there this time.
I decide what I'm going to put down, and then I turn it over to put glue on it and think, oh, that looks kind of cool too.
On the back side, yeah, yeah. Okay, so now we got that all on there. There's a little bit of sticky right there, but that's okay.
Okay, there's another page.
I like how this is going for you, Lisa. I like that. I think it's a really cool look.
Well, it's a way to use images that you like that you wouldn't fussy cut out and put on
Right, yeah.
something else. So
Something else. Okay. When I get this glued down, I am going to get off.
Alrighty. I'm
Because
ready whenever you are.
my back is starting to ache.
Yeah, well, mine is too. Well, of course, my back always hurts, but it's beginning to hurt a little bit more. Let's put it
Right.
that way.
Yeah, that's time to get off, right?
Yeah.
Um, this will probably need a second coat just because the threads don't all stay down, but it's uh better than the papers. Now, I will tell you that die cutting this tape, the Thinlits dies are probably not going to work. Now, my steel rule dies might, but the Thinlits dies probably will not work. Just simply because the sticky. Um, okay, come on. I want you out of there. I don't want you on my corner. There we go. Okay. We'll have to see what it looks like later. Oh, Barbara wants to know if you're going to try to stream tomorrow.
Yes, I am planning on streaming tomorrow.
Okay. I guys am not going to stream next Sunday. Um, we're just trying to get ready to go for our trip, and I just know that how much I've got left to do this week and all the appointments we've got and everything else. So it will be a while, but I'll let you know when I get home. So
Okay.
can't decide on that one.
I'm not ready to. I'm tired. My back's hurting. My
Yeah.
brain's going, no, I don't want to think about it anymore.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too. So, anyways, guys, I love you all. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you when I get home.
Bye-bye.
Practice session for doing without me. Aw, I'm sorry. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Where's my thing? Where's my little button? I can't